6:55, 27 July. Trail goes down there. This is the Thunderbolt Shelter. This is the emergency shelter only. Information here about a Thunderbolt ski trail. Thunderbolt roller coaster at Boston's Revere Beach. And this is what the inside of this looks like. Dedicated to memory of Rudolph Konizny. No camping, emergency overnight only. This guy was a promising young skier killed in action in the Apennine Mountains of northern Italy while fighting with the 10th Mountain Division in World War II. April 7, 1918 to April 17, 1945. Beautiful view as the haze burns off this morning. So last night I stayed in up on top of Mount Greylock, which was pretty cool, highest point in Massachusetts. Bascom Lodge. It was $35 for hikers. I think you pay a few more bucks if you're a non-hiker or non-thru-hiker maybe. But it was good. Got a shower. Ate my own food outside. Had a glass of wine yesterday. Talked to Panic a little bit. It was a nice place. They had a pricey dinner that I did not partake in. Neither did any of the hikers that were there as well. I've been with the same crew of hikers here for a couple days. It seems like we're bumping into each other. Probably doing about the same amount of days and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's all good. Met a girl, Tap. She's a flip-flopper. I got an ambitious goal today of about 20, but we'll see how that goes. I just kind of threw it out there. But the good news is Vermont's coming, and it's coming, I think, probably 6 or 7 miles from now. So nothing else, I'll bring you back on that. Looking forward to yet another state complete. Beautiful day. It's supposed to be 72 high. It feels warmer, or at least it did up top. But 72, partly cloudy, but it's nice and sunny. There are a lot of big flies up here. Kind of reminiscent of my childhood growing up in Massachusetts with horse flies, but I got some stuff on my head that hopefully is keeping them at bay at this point. This is the DCR Massachusetts sign for the Harper Natural Area, designated in 1987. And I'm on Prospect Ledge right now, and you got a marvelous view off here. We're looking kind of northwest, northwest. I guess down there is that town of Williamstown, and I'm going to be going down there. It doesn't go through it. So I think I'm pretty close to the roads that will lead into Williamstown, and I think one will go to North Adams as well. I have been thinking, boy, if there was a Dunkin' Donuts close, I would definitely go in there for a cup of coffee, but alas, I don't think there's any out here. We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping. So Vermont is probably about 6 miles north of me here, so we're looking forward to that. I'm not sure if I'm in Williamstown or whatever, but I'll ask one of the locals what town this is, if I see anybody. There's a school here. I don't know if that'll give us an indicator or what. I guess I'm between Williamstown and North Adams, but this is a big community. It's got a school here, Greylock School. I walk by, and as you can see, getting close to the border. This is really cool. A bunch of kids did some hello hikers, go to Natural Bridge. It was fun. You will see the waterfalls. What do you have for your hike? Hello hikers, you should go to Brouhaha. It has good food from Mara. Hello hikers, go to Mass MOCA. It is fun. Very cool. Go to Mass, oh there's another one, MOGA, whatever that is. You will see brownies. You can eat them. Alright, that's good sound. MOCA, whatever it is, brownies. Go to Fish Pond. It is fun. From E. The kids got some good gouge. Oh, a third one for MOCA. It is fun. How are you doing? I'm doing well, D. Go to Fish Pond. So Fish Pond and MOCA. How are you doing? Go to Mount Greylock. I just came from it. Thank you. It is fun. From E. MOCA. It is fun because it is super fun. Whatever MOCA is. Go to Mount Greylock. It is fun because it is pretty. From L. Go to Mount Greylock. I've been there. Good gouge though. Oh, another vote for Mass MOCA. Very nice. This is in fact North Adams. Just crossed Mass 2 right there. Going across this bridge. Got all kinds of handprints all over it. Hey ho! How you doing? Big body of water we're crossing here. Back in the woods here. There's a sign that shows Vermont's coming up in 4.1. I got about a 15 or 16 or 1700 climb coming. Just came from down this way. Nice water point right here. Just came from a pretty arduous climb that had some big ass rocks, but I think this is supposed to be the rock garden, and so I don't know if there's anything more to it than this, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm trying to make some miles by 12 o'clock and I got 23 minutes left. Here's a sign. Vermont is coming up. 12/16, 27 July. Welcome to Vermont. This is state number 12. Great to be here. And now I'm on the long trail and will be on for 100 plus miles. Long trail maintained by the Green Mountain Club follows the Green Mountain Range for 273 miles north of Canada. White painted blazes mark the trail. Blue blazes mark side trails. The AT follows the long trail for 105 miles. Cool. Getting a little bit of Vermont going here. So the nickname of the state meets the grade so far. In Vermont, pretty cool. And also in the long trail, which is older than the Appalachian Trail, and I think was sort of an inspiration for it. But as the sign said, I'll be on the long trail and the AT for where they run together for 105 miles, and then the long trail veers off and heads further north. Vermont has 150.8, something like that. Then New Hampshire has 160, and then Maine has 281. So Maine is second largest state miles wise. Cool. I've skied a few times in Vermont. That's probably about it. But it's a much different perspective walking through the woods. Also, I'm listening to a very good book, but by former Defense Secretary Ash Carter, who was the SecDef before General Jim Mattis. So he's like 3 secretaries ago, because I understand, or at least I think, there might be a permanent SecDef now. But anyway, it's called Inside the Five-Sided Box, and it's a great story. Don't know much about Ash Carter, but I guess he filled obviously Sec Def and then Deputy Sec Def, and he had a big job as one of the big undersecretaries, acquisitions and some other thing. But a great book, and very educational about how government works, how the whole political and military machine works. So I'm only about 4 or 5 chapters into it, and I'm doing the audio book, so I'm not reading it, but highly recommend it. Big ass rock here in Vermont. And this is the 1600 mile mark as well. I've been coming down the trail here, dodging rocks and walking through a little bit of mud, and I see these guys and gals out here, and they're out here maintaining the trail. So I'd ask them to introduce themselves and maybe tell me again a little bit about what you're doing.
Oh, I'm Katie. I'm Catherine.
I'm Mike. I'm Ian. I'm one of the crew leaders here. My other leader, Lily, is just coming back right now, actually. We're just hardening up the trail a little bit, moving some rocks out of the woods, kind of rearranging some of the rocks that are already here to build a nice, high, elevated treadway for everyone.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And defeat the Vermont name a little bit as best you can.
Hopefully it will be a little bit less when we're done with it. Yeah.
Well, I haven't lost my shoes yet, so I feel fortunate. But thank you very much for all you do. I know this is backbreaking work, and I know that's what this long trail and the AT, which is one and the same here for a chunk, need help with the maintenance and upkeep of this trail, or it won't be what it is today. So thank you very much for all you do. All right. Here's more of this pond, and you can hear the bullfrogs. Who knows what's in that? So last night I was in the Congdon Shelter. There were a bunch of people there. There were some people that came out and were doing the long trail. There were also some thru hikers and some section hikers as well. So there was a good mix. Had a stream right next to the trail. We're gonna head into Bennington today. That's the game plan. And there's a ton of restaurants. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Mother Nature, we're in Vermont, also known as Vermont. Mother Nature shows us there's no such thing as PUDs, pointless ups and downs. They're all pointed to something. That something is Katahdin, and I say, it's alright. Mother Nature, we're in the land of Bernie Sanders. Mother Nature, showing us this trail is for all the hims and hers. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun and the mud. And I say, it's all right. Walking through Vermont has been beautiful. So far we've been blessed with nice weather. We got a little bit of rain maybe coming tonight. Reminds me of the kiddie movie Fern Gully, which I'm gonna have to watch again because this is really awesome. It's beautiful. I've seen a lot of this. One thing I haven't seen is rhododendrons. Haven't seen them in a while. Here we are on Harmon Hill, 2325, part of the long trail, heading into Bennington. I came into a guy and I met him last night, so I'd ask him to introduce himself.
Hey, I'm Doug. I'm a long trail thru hiker, not an AT thru hiker. I'm northbound on long trail. Walked by the southern terminus yesterday, and I hope to make it to Canada on August 17th. I came out here because, you know, I'm from Vermont. I've always wanted to do this, and I finally got 3 weeks away from work to make it happen.
Cool. What do you do in the real world?
I'm in technology. I work for a very large Fortune 5 company on the technology side.
And August 17th is going to be your planned finish date, and that's a special day for you as well.
It's my birthday, so I really want to try to make that happen.
And how old are you going to be?
I'm going to be 51.
All right, Doug. Hey, it's great talking to you.
Great hiking with you.
I wish you all the best. Yeah, we came down. We had a nice downhill.
Yeah, that's a steep downhill to Route 9.
That it was.
We're standing here right by Route 9, as you could hear in the video of the traffic going by, and yeah, it's a pretty steep descent, and
very cool.
I think we're going to pay for it going back up right after this.
Well, Doug, I wish you all the best on your hike. And
right on, Trigger. Thank you.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you're doing a trail journal. Can you spit that out for people
sure.
to take a look at?
Mine's on trailjournals.com, and it's just /DPR, which happens to be my initials.
Okay.
If I get a trail name, I might change that, but for now, that's what it is.
All right, very cool. Okay, thanks, Doug. This is a lady who is my trail angel of the day, but we were also at the shelter last night, and I'd ask her to introduce herself.
Hi there, I'm Suja. I'm section hiking the long trail, a newbie to backpacking. It's been fun out here. It was really cool conversation last night. Enjoyed meeting you, so good luck on the rest of
Very cool. And where are you from, Suja?
I'm from New Paltz, New York.
New Paltz, New York. All right. Hey, thank you very much for the ride, too. It was happenstance I bumped into you. You flew down the hill. You flew down the hill. Okay, thank you very much, and thanks for the lift. Now, this is where Suja dropped me off. I asked if she could drop me off at the junction of 7. And there it is. Seasons of the Cat, done by Sherry Stevens. There's a moose right here. Pretty cool looking. I'm behind the town center. I'm still in search for a place that I can maybe camp during the night. I think I'm going to go over to the police station and ask them. Anyway, I'm kind of having a stealth can of beer here as I eat some chips and do a little looking in the guidebook for next stop. This is the town hall that I was parked out back on. It's got a bell here from the USS Bennington from 1944. We see that USS Bennington was gunboat number 4, commissioned in 1881 and decommissioned 31 October 1905. And then the USS Bennington, which was Carrier 20, commissioned 6 August 44, and decommissioned all these years later on 15 January 1970. And all the awards that the carrier earned. A man I met last night at Congdon Shelter, and he's got a wealth of hiking experience, so I'd ask him to introduce himself to everybody.
Well, my trail name is Brett. Motorcycles are fun. And I'm hiking the long trail from Vermont. This is my 3rd day on the trail, and I'm out of shape and ready to fall apart. But I've hiked this trail half a dozen times before, and so I'm hoping to do it the whole thing. 3 years ago I did the Appalachian Trail end-to-end from north to south, from Congdon down to Springer. And I've done it twice in 73, and 73, 74, and 83, and then the last one.
Wow, so 3 times on the AT?
4 times.
4 times, wow,
Yep.
Unbelievable.
And it is unbelievable, even for me.
And what else? PCT?
I've done from Mexico up to northern Oregon,
Okay.
up near the mountains coming out of Oregon into Washington.
Okay, wow.
And I tried to hike that for the last 2 years, but Oregon is on fire right now, and things are burning up. So that's why I came here to the East Coast. A little bit of water, and I hope a lot of nice hiking. So
Very good, very good.
I'm excited about it.
And you're a pretty young hiker as well.
Yeah, I'm experienced what I call the wonder years. I kind of wonder where I am.
Yeah.
I wonder where I left that thing.
Yeah.
Why am I in this room? I'm 75.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
I've done the long hikes. 2,000 mile hikes.
Yeah.
But I am continuing to do at least the 300s or the 200s.
Yeah.
You know, you get certain age where you just have to say no.
Yeah.
But I've hiked with people in their 80s doing the whole trail.
Yeah.
And there may be one in me, but you'd have to talk me into it.
Good for you, Trek. Where are you from, anyway?
I'm from Maine and New Hampshire,
Maine and New
this
Hampshire.
area here.
Wow.
I
Very
grew up
cool.
in Maine, and I'm living in Oregon right now.
Oh, very
in
nice.
Southern Oregon.
Very nice. And you're going to do the long trail. You're doing the long trail now.
End to end, yeah.
Awesome. Well,
So and you're going which way?
I'm going north.
Good.
Yeah.
I may see you before you turn off.
Yeah,
into New
absolutely.
Hampshire.
I got another 100 miles or so. We'll be running together. How's that?
Yeah, we will. Back to back. We'll